584 The Good Witch. If this is your first time visiting me, I would like to thank you. While you're here, please like, subscribe, and share this channel. By taking this action, you will be helping the channel to grow. Also, take a moment to read my About section so that you can have some understanding of who I am. I will never copy another person's work, nor will I copy another person's title. That is because I am authentically me. This work is a part of my bloodline. I thank you for visiting, and I hope that you will return. Once again, I am Empress Real 1584, The Good Witch. This reading is for the sign of Virgo. You know, Virgos are very anxious people, as you know. They're critical of themselves, right? However, they're very detailed people, diligent, right? They're very diligent, efficient, right? Can we say efficient? But they're helpful. They're very helpful to others, right? They're logical thinkers. How can I say they're precise? When they say that something is going to be done, they're going to do it precisely. However, they're rational people, rational thinkers, and they're tidy. They're clean. They like to keep things organized like Capricorns, right? This reading is for the sign of Virgo, male or female. As you know, we all have masculine and feminine energies. So their symbol is the Virgin, a symbol of purity and self sufficiency. You know, the Virgin is known as the she. She is often depicted as a maiden holding a, how do I say, sheaf of grain, representing her association with fertility and the harvest. In mythological and cultural traditions, the Virgin is a symbol of sacred commitment, which is true. My dog is drinking water. My apologies. I was trying to wait for her to finish. However, the planetary ruler of Virgo is Mercury, as you all know, which has the fastest orbit around the sun. Mercury was known for his role as the messenger of the gods. You know, his counterparts in Greek mythology was Hermes. In astrology, Mercury represents the mind, communication, and also language. The element is earth, which embodies the grounded energy of creativity, resistance, and practicality. It is fertile and passive, and it relates to the world on a sensual level, pragmatism, routines, and sensuality energies, earth signs, while fast movement, quick change, and an emphasis on sentimentality may deplete their vitality. Their modality is mutable, which has an affinity for the adjustments and finessing stage of a creative project. Their mutable signs are flexible, adaptive, and they're like the chameleon, right? My husband sent me a picture the other day of the frogs that are in our yard, and we have these rocks. So one of the frogs, you could hardly see him in the picture because they blended into the rocks, the color of the rock. Then we had another frog on the elephant ear, and it was bright green like the elephant ear. So I'm like, the frogs in our yards are chameleons like the Virgo. So Virgos may find themselves agitated if things are too structured or overly defined. You understand what I'm saying? So I am doing this Virgo reading because I was asked to do a Virgo reading last night. Last night I did an Aquarius reading, And as I was doing the Aquarius reading, I was asked to do a Virgo reading today. I was supposed to do the Virgo reading at 6 p.m., so I'm a little late. So my apologies, but I'm still getting it out there. So it's like you're better late than never, right? And if you know me, you know that when I start my readings, I get a little piece of candy, right? A Tootsie Roll Pop today. I'm doing a Tootsie Roll Pop. My Aquarius reading was a little jumbled because I had just got in around 10 something. And last night I was stuttering like crazy. However, I was tired, but no excuse for that. And I don't even stutter. But it has nothing to do with my throat chakra because people like to say, this is happening because of this chakra and that's happening because of that chakra. Stop blaming everything on the chakras. Mm-mm. Sometimes it has nothing to do with the chakras at all. It was that I was tired. I was tired last night. And as soon as I got off of this YouTube, I just went straight to bed. So we're doing a reading for the sign of Virgo. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm using the Mystic Forest Oracle cards. I've already cleansed my space. Before this reading, I just did a reading on my TikTok platform, and it was a Cancer reading. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for the sign of Virgo. Show me everything I need to see. Tell me everything I need to hear. Thank you. Spirit guides, what message do you have for the sign of Virgo? What message can I communicate to Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? My hair is getting caught up. What does Virgo need to know? Thank you. One more card. One more card. Thank you. What does Virgo need to know? Thank you so much. We'll take them in the order that they came. And we have a bonus. Where there is hope. Where there is hope. Virgo, where there is hope. Don't believe the past defeats or disappoints. The disappointments will keep you from succeeding. True success grows from the lessons. A hopeful heart never gives up. Virgo, hope is a powerful energy. It's important to have hope in every area of your life. So don't believe that the past defeats or the past disappointments will keep you from succeeding, because the past is the past for a reason. You don't live in the past. Whatever transpired happened. It's time to release past hurt, past pain, past situation. It's time to release the baggage of the past, because true success grows from the lessons. The only thing you take from the past is the lessons. What did you learn from whatever it was that transpired? A hopeful heart never gives up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up, period, ever. I have this fighting spirit that I don't give up. You should never give up. The next card we have is don't hide. Don't hide. Virgo, don't hide. Dare to dream big. Dare to dream big. Remind yourself that everything is possible. Don't hide your talents and don't hide your abilities, but use them to build your world. One of the things that I love to say is that we are the authors of our life's journey. We are the authors of our own stories. I believe wholeheartedly in journaling. If you go back to my past videos, I speak about journaling. I preach journaling. That's because I homeschooled my children. However, the computers are known as the windows to the world. But the mind is more powerful than a computer. What we feed our brain, the computer could never hold that much information. It's man-made. People feed it. However, we're fed daily, every day of our lives, from the time that we wake up to the time that we go to sleep. And while we are asleep, we are continuously learning. So we are the supercomputers. So Virgos, don't hide. Dare to dream big. Remind yourself that everything is possible because it is. Don't hide your talents and don't hide your abilities, but use them to build your world. The world that you desire, you can have. The world that you desire, you can have. Possibilities are endless. You know, the next card is a deeper world. A deeper world, Virgo. Don't push or force your way through life. Finding balance, even in dark times, will open your heart to the depth of compassion and everyday moments. Don't force anything. Don't force relationships. Don't force friendships. Don't force a person to like you. Don't force a person to be friends with you. Don't even try to force a relationship for someone to love you. Allow everything to happen organically, to happen naturally, authentically. Don't push or force your way through life. Finding balance, even in dark times, will open your heart to the depth of compassion in everyday moments. You have to have compassion for yourself, and you have to know that you can't force your way through anything. Allow everything to happen organically. That's the way you go through life. Inner strength, Virgo, inner strength. Don't lose yourself in things you can't change. And that's a true statement. Don't lose yourself in things that you cannot change. Focus on the feelings. Focus on the things you can change. Your attitude, your mindset, and also your energy. You've got everything you need. You have everything you need in you. So be the change that you want to be for you and not for anyone else. The beginning, Virgo, the beginning. There's still time to adjust or start over. Feel life flowing freely through your being. All your wishes can come true and the creative potential of new beginnings. The beauty of life is every day we get to start a new chapter. And as I said, we are the authors of our own stories. So we can create the story and we can place ourselves in the roles that we would like to play, to take part in, to partake in. So there's still time to adjust and there's still time to start over. Every day that you are afforded life, you are afforded a new beginning. So feel life flowing freely through your being, through your body, through your soul. All your wishes can come true and the creative potential of new beginnings. You have to be that beginning. You can start right here, right now. Know what it is that you truly desire. What is your soul calling you to do? I just had a cancer reading, so you may be connected to a cancer. I did a cancer reading on my TikTok platform, and they had a similar card. I did not use this deck, but they did have a similar card. Receiving it all, right? Virgo, you want to receive it all. Cancer's reading, the door is open to them. It's open. It's up to them to step out, to create their new beginning. But receiving it all, you deserve to receive abundance, Virgo, at full capacity. Believe in your worth and trust that the universe is ready to deliver all that you desire. Open up and be ready to receive it. But there's something you need to do. To receive this abundance, you have to believe in your worth and you have to trust the universe, that the universe is ready to give. This is such a similar reading to Cancers because the door is open for them and the universe is ready to give you your heart's desires. Everything is here. Your bonus card. Virgo, everything is here. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you have. And it's time to live in the present moment. People truly don't understand that. It's time to live right here, right now. You can't live in the past. What happened yesterday happened yesterday. What happened the day before happened the day before. What happened a month ago, a decade ago, 2, 3, 4 decades ago, it happened. It's time to live right here, right now. So embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. The most important thing to praying, to meditating, is that you have to believe that you already have the thing that you're asking for in order for you to receive whatever it is. You have to believe that right here, right now, it is yours. You have to be able to feel it. You have to be able to see it in the mind's eye. So it's time to live in the present. It's coming. Virgo is coming. Hope is on the horizon. In the face of challenges, remember that nothing lasts forever. Hurt doesn't last forever. A breakup doesn't last forever. Pain doesn't last forever. Hope is on the horizon. In the face of challenges, remember nothing lasts forever. Trust the universe has good things in store for you. Trust, hope, believe, have faith, and you must summon up your inner strength to this new beginning that's being offered to you, handed to you, is being dropped in your lap. So, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with this new beginning, with this new life? Because the cards are saying you can receive it all. Everything is here, it's right now. You must believe, you must have faith if you are to receive whatever it is that you have been asking for. We're using the Cosmic Wisdom deck. We're using the Cosmic Wisdom deck. This reading is for the sign of Virgo, male or female. Cross watchers are most definitely welcome. Virgos, let's see what the cards have in store for you. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for whomever needs to hear it. Show me everything I need to see. Tell me everything I need to hear for the sign of Virgo. Thank you. Spirit guides, what message do you have for Virgo at this present time? What message does Virgo need to receive? Spirit guides, what message does Virgos need to receive at this present time? That is entirely too many. Ooh, I had to stop them from falling on the floor. Let me reshuffle. Let's reshuffle. This reading is for the sign of Virgo. I hope everyone is doing well. And if you were feeling depleted, not having energy, this reading should energize you in itself, because where there is hope, there is everything. Don't hide, because the universe is saying you are going to receive it all. A deeper world, inner strength you must have, possess it, use it, summon it. You know, this is a life of new beginnings. This is you receiving it all and knowing that everything is right here, right now. If you are to receive it, you must believe it. You must be able to see it in your mind's eye. All the things that you desire, see yourself with it or in it. Spirit guys, what message do you have for Virgo? What message do you have for Virgo at this present time? What message? That's entirely too many again. Oh, if this happens again, I'm going to have to take them, and that's the truth. I'm receiving this many cards for a particular reason. I'm receiving this amount of cards for a particular reason. Spirit guys, what message? Thank you so much. And we're going to leave it there. The first card we have is fire. So Virgo, you could be dealing with a fire sign, but you may possess this energy of a fire sign because your ability to be passionate, take risks, and pursue your dreams with fervor is a testament to the potential for growth and transformation in your soul. So you're summoning up that strength. You're going to the core for that strength. You have this fire, this burning desire to have everything it is that you desire. You are ready for growth. And you're saying to the universe, here I am, and I'm ready to receive all that belongs to me. Because who doesn't deserve to be abundant? Everyone does deserve to be abundant. whatever abundance means for that particular person. We have Virgo. You're showing up in your own reading, Virgo. Your pursuit of excellence is admirable, but let self compassion guide you. Perfection lies not in lawlessness, but in the what? Authenticity of the heart and soul. You are a very authentic person, Virgo. People do admire you. They admire your excellence. You like for things to be in its proper place. You know, you are a very organized person and you have this pursuit for excellence. And the universe admires that. They admire your compassion towards others as well because you are a very compassionate person. You will have whatever it is that you desire. We have the galaxy. Your experiences are shaped by your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Embrace your power, for you are the designer of your own cosmic journey. As I always say, we, you, I, me, everyone is the author of their own story. Imagine life as a script and you get to write the next chapter. It's yours. None of us have to stay in a rut. None of us have to be disheartened because of a certain situation. We all have the power to do as we please because we have free will. So we have the power to create, to manifest, to pray for an outcome. And your outcome is to have financially. Your outcome is to be in a beautiful relationship. And some of you may not even want to be in a relationship at all. Some of you may not have a desire to be with anyone at this particular time. Some of you may just want to take the time to get to know you because healing is a powerful thing. And not everyone wants to be in a relationship. And if one comes along, you're like, okay, I'll see where this goes. Because you've learned life lessons. You know how much you can handle and how much you can't. Everything that you've endured, you don't want to go through it again. So you get to make your decision. We have divine masculine, right? And this is divine masculine. You know, embrace this energy by cultivating the courage to face challenges, the wisdom to see the truth, and the resilience to stand firm in your convictions. It's time for you to stand firm in your convictions. Everything that you want to do is like the universe is saying, stand 10 toes down with your decisions. Stand 10 toes down and they're with you. Everything that you have desired to do, is time for you to do it. This is just like the Cancer reading. We have Libra. So you could be involved with a Leo. There could be a Libra in your life, but it doesn't have to mean that. Libra means you want balance. You want justice. So your diplomatic nature makes you a beacon of security and fairness. But within your quest for harmony, do not neglect your own needs. Don't neglect your own needs at all. You know, some have a problem with putting themselves first. As a mother, as a father, as a sister, a brother, a aunt, a uncle, as a child, as a cousin, a grandmother, grandfather, as your co-worker. Everyone should and must put themselves first in order to have healthy relationships. It's important. Hey Liz, how are you? I was a little late, and my apologies. I was a little late. I was supposed to be here at 6 p.m. I didn't get here until about, I think it was about 6:20, 6:30. But I'm almost complete and the video will go up soon. Yes, thank you, Liz. Thank you for that. Yes, thank you. I just did a TikTok video a little while ago before I came here, and it was on cancer. And this reading, as I was saying, is very similar to cancer. For cancer, the doors are open. For Virgos, the universe is saying you can receive it all, you can have it all. So, with that being said, this to me is a beautiful reading, but embrace this energy by cultivating the courage to face challenges, the wisdom to see the truth, and the resilience to stand firm in your convictions. You have to stand firm in your convictions no matter who is with, and more importantly, with yourself. You must stand firm. You must stand firm. And the cards are saying that you will receive whatever this is that you have been desiring for quite some time. You will receive whatever this is that you have been praying for, whatever you have been meditating on. Well, it's time for you have to be able to watch the video, a playback. Well, there was a card in here. I believe it was strength. Here it is. Inner strength, Liz. Inner strength. Don't lose yourself in things you can't change. Focus on the things you can change. Attitude, mindset, and energy. You've got everything you need. You have everything you need. But as soon as I post this up, take a look at it. Take a look at it. Because for me, it's a beautiful reading, especially new beginnings. And you wait until you see the video, Liz. New beginnings for you. Receiving it all. Everything is right here, right now. You have to live in this very moment. Not in the past, but right here, right now. Spirit guys, thank you so much. We have, what else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Cancer got this card as well. Today's soul action. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? So ask yourself, Liz, how is life happening for you right now? Or take a walk in the person that you're thinking about shoes and see their side of why they did what they did. But if it doesn't involve anyone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for you right now? Do I know all my strengths and am I using them? And this is crazy because here we go, a different deck. And the cards, you must muster up that inner strength. right? Inner strength. Do I know all my strengths and are you using them? We all have superpowers. Cancer got this card as well. We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zones of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? So, how can you use one of your soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? I'm trying to pull the message back. I don't have answers to why not, but I think it's money. He's financially well and I'm not. You know, you and I spoke about that before. And to a person that is for you, it shouldn't matter what you have and what you don't. Because there's always a way that the two of you can build together so that you can have together. You share desires, you share hopes, wishes, and dreams. That's where foundations begin. And if he didn't have the strength to see that the two of you could have grown together, then he is not for you. And I know that doesn't sound good to hear, but if a person is for you, they'll be with you no matter if you have or have not, because they'll see something in you that radiates within them, and that they'll know. Their souls will tell them that, hey, we can have this life together. Relationships are not based on finances, but to an egotistical person, then it would be in that manner. But let's just say, um, look at some people that are millionaires, right? But their spouses may not be. But then they help their spouses to build a business. Let's just say, I'm just giving you examples so that the spouse can have an income, but an income that they can put together so that they can grow and have more. So if this person, right, didn't want you because of what you didn't have, then you didn't need that person. But I told you I didn't feel like it was him alone. I felt like that it was because of family. I told you I felt like it was because of family. I felt like friends, family, meaning, mother, that got in the way. And sometimes people are not strong enough to stand firm and say how they feel when it comes to situations. They allow other people to rule the roost. And if he was that kind of person to allow another person to rule how he feels, then you are better off without him. You are better off without him. However, the heart wants what the heart wants. And trust me, I know. The heart wants what the heart wants. I know. But guess what? If you sit there and dwell on that situation, you're going to be missing out on beautiful opportunities that you have been passing by, because energetically, can I say and be honest, you're not ready to move forward in a new relationship until you have completed this relationship. Even though you and this person are not together, but the hopes and the thoughts of him linger and you still desire to have. And you can't do that. You're missing and passing up beautiful opportunities for yourself. You can't dwell in the past. You have to let the past go. And you know, I've said this and I believe in this wholeheartedly. If you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, then it never was. So you say to the universe, I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just giving you an example, but you say to the universe, allow thine will to be done. Or whomever you pray to, allow thine will to be done. That means that you're giving it to the universe and you're allowing the universe to take control of the situation. You cannot control the outcome. The heart wants what the heart wants, and that's a great thing. But what does the gut tell you to do? What is your gut saying to you? Is your gut urging you, sending you nudges, telling you to move on? Or is your gut telling you to sit here and keep pining away after this particular person? Because I feel like we're still talking about the same person. You still miss this person. You still love this person. You still want to be with this person. And Liz, I haven't spoken to you in a while. And I told you when this person did try to contact you, it was only going to be in the physical. They're only going to want sex and then they were going to leave again. And if that's what you want, then guess what? We're grown. Then if that's what you want, to have a physical relationship, then do that. But it's not going to be anything or anything more or anything less until he grabs and onto a set of kahunas that no one controls. But if he truly desired to be, he would be, no matter who stood in the way. He would be, no matter who stood in the way. You understand? Nobody would be able to interfere with love. No mother, no father, no sister, no brother, no aunt, no uncle, no friends. Love is what love is, you know? And, when you don't romanticize, when you start letting go, when you start moving forward, then guess what? Things will start happening for you in a positive light. But the cards, you were not here for them. Yeah, it hurts. Yes, it hurts. But pain doesn't last always. You have to get out of the mindset of feeling down. You have to let yourself know, say to yourself, your soul, that I can have better. I am better than how he treated me, how he left me, how he walked away from me. I deserve better. And you have to summon up the strength to be able to move forward. You don't wait for anyone. You have to live life. You can't wait for anyone. You have to move forward and live life. Because if it was meant to be, he will be back. But you don't want to allow life to pass you by. You have to move forward. And I know it hurts. It hurts. Most definitely it does hurt. But You have to start trying to let go of that hurt, let go of that pain, and say to yourself, it was what it was, and it will be what it's going to be. Sit down in a quiet spot, cry your last tears, and let it go. You don't have to be with anyone. You don't have to be with anyone at all. You know, take a break. Take a break because you are not ready to be with anyone. How can you be with someone authentically if you are still wanting to be with another? You won't have a good relationship. It wouldn't be fair to the new person. So it's okay to take all the time that you need until you feel like you're ready to move forward. But you can't stay where you've been and keep dwelling over what was. Because if the relationship was meant to be, then it will happen. But if it's not meant to be, it won't. But let's just say if he doesn't come back, you're going to wait a year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 years and be alone while he's with someone else. It's good that you don't want to hurt anyone else. And that's a huge step in the right direction. You have to take the time to start nurturing you. You have to take the time to give back to you and wish him well. Don't be angry. Don't be bitter. Just wish him well. You can't see him with someone else. Unfortunately, we don't get to make those choices. We don't get to make those choices. But wish him well. Wish him well. And you know what? The biggest thing you can do, if he's in a new relationship at this current time, say to the universe, I wish him all the happiness. Say that you wish him all the happiness, you know? Because I feel like, you know, I feel like, and I told you before, I feel like he is in a relationship. And that was a while ago that you and I have spoke. So I told you before that I did believe that he was in one. If you know anything differently than what I'm saying, then let me know. But I do feel like he's in one. More so someone that meets his family's approval, whether he wants to be with them or not. Sometimes families, they step in when they shouldn't. Right. And that was a while ago, and I feel like he's still in one. I feel like he's in a relationship. But sometimes families step in and they feel like this person is no good, but this person is even better. But then that's a weak person that allows someone else to control how they feel about another. And Liz, if somebody feels like you're less than, you don't want them anyway. No matter how hurt you are, you don't want anyone to look down on you or think you're not good enough because your finances don't match their finances. That's not a good way to be. I promise you that. for anyone to make a judgment call because of where your finances are. That's not fair. And you don't want to be around those kind of people. And you especially don't want to be around him if he doesn't have the kahunas to tell people to mind their business and to stay out of his business. No, it's okay. If you feel positive about him, like yeah, he may be a good person, but he's a weak person not to tell people to stay out of his business. That who he decides to be with is no one's business. And he has not been able to do that. And he has, moved forward. He has moved forward. But Liz, you have to take some healing time, and it takes time for wounds to heal. Some people, a week, 6 months, a year, or two. And if it takes you that long, then it's okay. However, don't wait for anyone to come back. Don't ever wait for anyone to come back. If that's what you're doing, that's not good for you at all. For your mental health, for your physical health, your emotional health, that's not good for you. Because life goes on. You don't have to date. Everybody doesn't want to jump out there and date. Some people want to spend time alone, to get to know them, the person, their soul. People want to take the time to heal. And you can take all the time in the world to heal, but don't wait for anyone at all. But I'm going to post the reading as soon as we finish this. It'll be posted, and then you can look over what you didn't get a chance to see. But Liz, meditate for your strength. Pray for your strength. Speak life to your soul. Talk to yourself. Speak life to your soul and request healing. Request healing. Request peace of mind. Every day, wake up in strength. Every night, go to bed in strength. And say to your soul, it's time for me to move forward and help us, meaning you and your soul help us. Say to your soul to help you because you have to move forward. But it doesn't mean that you have to move forward with anyone at this present time, but you have to move forward for your health, for your health, because pain brings on other health complications. And you don't want that to start trickling down and it being a domino effect. Wait, let me see. That sounds like he's playing games. Sometimes people play games to see where your head is at. Sometimes if they feel like they got you on a string, they'll say things like that to you because he knows you still want him. You want to be with him. And while he's with another, he knows that you're still waiting for him. And you don't ever give someone that kind of power over you. What you should have said to him, do what's best for you and I wish you well. That's what you should have said. And that would have released the string that he has you dangling on. He has you dangling on a string, and he knows this, and he's using it against you. He knows you're waiting for him because you told him that. You told him that you were waiting, and you shouldn't be calling him. And when he calls you, you shouldn't be answering his calls. You should flip the role. You should flip the role. Yeah, you've always waited because he keeps you dangling on a string. I personally wouldn't want to dangle on anyone's strings. And I would never dangle anyone on the string either. I can't give advice because a person has to do what's best for them. We all have free will. And so I can't give you advice to tell you what to do, but I'm telling you to do what's best for you. What I would do for me, I can tell you what I would do. I would move forward. I wouldn't go throughout life thinking about what he's doing, who he's with. I would wish him well. I would say to him that, hey, be happy, do what's best for you. I can no longer wait for you. That's what I would do. You know, that's what I would do. I would just say, do what's best for you. Do what makes you happy. And you have to find out what makes you happy. Absolutely let go of negative thoughts. You shouldn't have any negative thoughts at all. You should not have any negative thoughts. Any relationship that doesn't work out, it hurts, especially if you love that person. But at the end of the day, each one of us have free will to be with who we want to be with or not at all. And we can't force anything at all. We can't force a relationship. We can't force friendships. We can't force anything. You have to allow things to be the way that they are going to be. Yes, anger because of the time that you put in. Anger is healthy, but you have to be able to control the anger as well, not to do something harmful. Anger can't control you. You have to control it. But my mom and dad were separated for decades. She didn't wait for my dad. He didn't wait for my mom. They lived their lives. And then decades later, they're back together. But by that time, I was an adult. And my children were able to enjoy my father. But as a father, I was already an adult. You know, I thought the way I thought. I was molded into the woman that I was going to be. So, you know, they ended up back together. You know, you have to not say anymore that I've been hurt by men. You learn how to say those men weren't the right men for me. You have to look at things in a different angle. instead of thinking that, oh, I've been hurt by this guy or I've been hurt by that guy. Guess just say those weren't the right people for me. They weren't the right people for you. And you ask to the universe to send you someone who's authentic, that matches your energy, someone that's equally yoked to who you are when the time is right. When the time is right, you know? But I just got out of class and then I did a Cancer reading and now I just did the Virgo reading. And now it's time for me to eat, feed this big old belly. And Liz, I'm going to send you out healing, healing, and ask your soul for healing as well. It's time for you to nourish your thoughts. It's time for you to nourish, you're welcome, nourish your thoughts, because wish him well and ask the universe or whomever you pray to send you someone that is meant for you when the time is right, because everything happens in divine timing. But I wish you nothing but healing, and the video will be posted in about 10 to 15 minutes. But Liz, I send you nothing but love and light. I send you nothing but love and light. Prayer changes things. Meditation changes things. Whichever one you do, praying or meditating, they're equal. There's no difference between the two, except for one gets on their knees and the other one sits on their buttocks. But healing starts with praying and speaking life into yourself. I want that person to have their happiness as I wish to have my own happiness. Bring them peace as I deserve peace as well. You know, because you have the strength. You do have the strength. Breakups hurt, relationships hurt, some, especially when you're letting go. But I wouldn't allow him to continue to dangle me on a string, and I wouldn't continue to be available. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch, and I send you nothing but love and light. Good night.